Trump's tariff war just lit a fire under the market and everyone is running scared. Not me. Today, I'm showing you 5 plays that you need to be paying attention to capitalize from this chaos, no matter your portfolio size. Also, guys, I got a very special bonus to every single person watching today's video. Everybody that likes, comments, and subscribes to the channel, I'm going to personally send you my Recession-Proof Playbook. These are 5 setups, ETFs, and things that you need to be paying attention to during this recession, especially if you want to capitalize on it the most. So guys, let's get into these setups. What a week, guys. Can we just take a breath of fresh air that it's the weekend, it's Saturday, we don't have to worry about this crazy market till Monday? But guess what? I got a smile on my face because I've seen this happen before. And with these kind of insane moments that are happening in the market, there's insane opportunity to create life-changing amounts of money and wealth for yourself. A lot of you are going through your first kind of recessions. I believe we are going into a recession with this. I don't see this, especially this month, being resolved with this tariff war that is happening. I just don't see it being figured out in the next month, even potentially 2 months, but you never know. But we could see that SPY is trading at 505. I think we're dropping below 500 on SPY on Monday. I genuinely do believe that, right? We don't even know what the long-term impacts of these tariffs are going to be, which is going to further hurt our economy and send us spiraling into a recession. Listen, you could believe it or not. You can go look at card delinquency payments, credit card debt at all-time highs, people not paying all their cars. Listen, this was a recipe for disaster. Since I started this channel, which we are not an old channel by any means, guys. I started this channel 2 months ago. I've been saying that. I've been saying people are broke, people are hurting, and we are going to go into a recession, right? And now the tariff war is the icing on the cake, and it's only going to get worse. But if you've got even a little bit of money on the sidelines, I'm going to show you the setups and plays that you could take advantage of to set yourself up to make some insane gains, right? So first and foremost, SPY 505. Look at these Bollinger Bands. They has just fallen off an absolute cliff. Look at the bottom Bollinger Band of 531. Now it's down to 505. You don't see this often. The last time we saw this was during COVID. Such aggressive spikes down from the bottom Bollinger Band on a SPY. 300-day moving average of 554, 200-day of 574. Listen, if you got the money and you don't know what you're doing at all, you don't want to be involved in some cool plays that I'm going to share with you guys in a second, just SPY and chill. Just buy SPY and chill. Don't just buy SPY, buy QQQ as well. That gives you a little bit more diversification. SPY and QQQ, you're going to thank yourself in the long run, okay? You can never go wrong with just buying SPY and QQQ. All right, you can see QQQ also off a cliff, trading at 422. That is absolutely bananas. For the 200 or the bottom Bollinger Band at 445. Come on now, guys. This is absolutely insanity. If you have the money and you can stomach it, I would highly recommend even going and taking a look at cash secured puts, right? So there's 2 strategies that you could really take advantage of, right? That when the market is crashing like this to DCA in better, right? You see, because most of you, right, you don't even know how to trade, right? That's the issue. Most of you just open up your Robinhood app and like just go buy QQQ and SPY, right? Like, and it's just like, you don't even know what you're doing, right? No, you want to open up cash secured puts. You can even do them on a daily basis on SPY, right? So you want to open up a cash secured put. That way you're going to collect like a couple $100. If not, some of these premiums, like let's say, I know it's the weekend, but we could see some of the premiums that we can collect on SPY. If we actually wanted to buy SPY at 505, let's say you genuinely want to buy SPY at 505 and you want to do it, right? You go sell, put. We'll set our expiration date to 3 days, right? So instead of just going out there and buying SPY like the normies do, let's say you want to buy at 505, boom, just like that, you get an extra $1,000 just for saying maybe. You don't even know that play. Go to the description, immerse yourself on the channel, guys. But this is the kind of stuff we're talking about. We're the only option selling community here on YouTube, but that's what we do. We collect in premium. I got my juice button on my bookshelf. I have to hide it from my daughters because they slam it every time, so I keep forgetting to bring it into the videos. But this is how we do it, right? We trade smarter here. We don't just go and buy stocks. Like, that's silly, right? We get paid to buy stocks and we get paid to choose our price. So if you wanted to even buy SPY lower, right, at 500, guess what? You can do that too, man. You can do that too. And guess what you're going to collect for saying you'd buy it at $500 for $500 in 3 days on Monday, right? You get collect $890. That's an extra, what, 2 shares for free? See, you got to do it smarter, right? You got to learn these strategies for yourself on how to be a smarter trader, not being out there like a normal person that has no idea what they're doing and they're just going out there buying SPY while we're taking all their poker chips, okay? So the same thing goes for QQQ. You can do that as well. This is called a cash secured put. There's another strategy that is really powerful. It's more advanced. Go search for it on the channel. I'll probably forget to put it in the description, but it's for those of you that don't have a big bank account, but you still want to take some risk and collect that premium, right? It's called a put credit spread. I just launched that video this past week. Go take a look at it. It doesn't require you to have a lot of money to be able to do that, but then you could collect some juicy premium like I just showed you. So go look that up. It's called a put credit spread, okay? Maybe if I remember, I'll toss it in. So what are we looking at? So there's a couple companies I'm really focusing in on. A lot of you know already some of them, but I'm going to go into some of the more cost-effective ones as well, because I know a lot of you are also on a budget, right? You're not necessarily traders that have, six-figure, seven-figure portfolios. You'll get there, right? You just got to keep, again, compounding, collecting this premium, reinvesting that premium, and you're going to get there, okay? But some of the setups, number one, American Airlines, right? You guys know I love American Airlines, one of my biggest winners. If I could say what is my biggest winner during COVID, it was American Airlines. This stock, I've never made more money in the stock market than with American Airlines. Like it just was an amazing setup during COVID, and I made a whole bunch of money, and I'm planning to do the same damn thing all over again right now, okay? I've been telling you guys the airline stocks are getting slammed right now because people aren't flying. There's so many issues, it seems like, with airplanes, or the media is just pumping people with airline issues that are happening. And I called that they were weeks ago, probably the last month when the PCI report came out, and it said they're basically like ticket prices were off like 5-6%, right? Just trying to incentivize people to go, but they ain't going, right? They ain't flying because they're scared to die, right? So, right, I knew that was going to be. I was like, just stay patient. This thing's going to come crashing. I think we're going to even see a bigger pullback on American Airlines and a lot of these companies, which is going to create amazing opportunity. Me personally, I'm a team American Airlines. You could pick your poison there, but for me, American Airlines, I think it got room to run down. I think it's still going to work its way towards the bottom Bollinger Band, especially once we actually see earnings for American Airlines. It's going to crash it even further, and I believe it's going to plummet below its bottom Bollinger Band, and that's where I'm watching for entry. It might drop below that. That's why I'm showing this as a part of this premium play video that we release every single Saturday for the setups for the week. Right? Make sure you're subscribed and comment for your recession-proof guide. But once this drops below that 871, that's where I'm hoping to look at a heavy cash secured puts, or just straight up buying shares, right? We are so far off our 200 and 300 day moving average. American Airlines, I think, is going to recover back to the 20s eventually. So to me, this is a great company to be monitoring. Next one is SoFi. Finally has dropped, right? What did we say? We said once this drops below that bottom Bollinger Band and 300 day moving average, now is the time to go start taking a look at those cash secured puts. These are beautiful setups if you have a smaller portfolio. I can't stress this enough. American Airlines and SoFi are my favorite low cost stocks for selling cash secured puts. A lot of you ask me, what are the ones? What are the companies I should be paying attention to if I don't have, $20,000, $100,000 to invest? Even if you have $100,000, I think both of these companies should be something you take a look at, especially SoFi. SoFi a little bit more riskier, a lot more risk on it, but the premiums are juicy, right? But then American Airlines a little bit more of a safer bet, so to speak. Let's take a look at SoFi cash secured puts. These are beautiful. You could do these weeklies even if you really want to, or go out your 30 to 45 days out and you're still collecting some nice premium. Look at the 9. Anything, like for me, I'm a little bit more aggressive, right? But you got to go find out what works for you and your risk tolerance. Anything under 300-day moving average, I'm happy owning. I know a lot of you guys in the community got assigned this week. Listen, you're coming to me. Like one of you just came to me and you're like, Pete, I got assigned Nvidia at 100. Oh my gosh, I can't listen to you no more. You screwed me over. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Number one, I never told you what to do. Second thing, you got Nvidia at $100, bro. You can go run now covered calls on your vid. The whole point of the this strategy is to get assigned. Some of you have no idea what you're even doing in the market. You should close your brokerage account and literally just go buy Vanguard funds because you have literally no idea what you're doing. If you're getting investment advice from YouTubers, you are literally, you're not a smart person. I'm sorry. I keep it real in the shadow, but you're not smart, right? So like you probably shouldn't be investing, right? You should probably just put that in like QQQ and SPY. But listen, and we'll get into Nvidia in a second because I believe owning Nvidia at 100, at 105, anything under its 200 and 300 day moving average, you are going to be thanking me, right? You're going to be thanking everybody else, right? Because it's the most valuable company in the world, right? That everybody relies on, right? Every company is getting slaughtered right now. Some of you got assigned your SoFis, right? Who cares, right? Look, the point of this strategy is to be assigned, and you're coming to me complaining that you got assigned. What are you doing? What is wrong with you? The whole point of this strategy is to get assigned good companies and dollar cost average down. If you're trying to not get assigned, you shouldn't be doing cash secured puts. You should focus on other strategies that protect your downside a lot more, like put credit spreads. If you're just premium chasing, right, then do that, right? I cannot stress this enough, guys. This is what happens when my family leaves. I go off. My daughter's at dance class, and I gotta go off. Listen, you guys have to understand the point of the wheel strategy is to get assigned. That you can't have a wheel strategy without assignment. Use your brain, right? Like, come on, right? Like, that's the point. Your dollar cost averaging down, and then now you're loading up your ammo for covered calls when the market recovers, right? Like, come on, guys, use it. Use the noggin you got, all right? Or educate yourself. Look in the description, immerse yourself in the channel, right? And you will learn this strategy. It's not difficult, right? Just take some time and this weekend and educate yourself. Anything under 300-day moving average, like I was saying with SoFi, is a good buy. Look at the 9s, 8.5s if you want to. Look at this return, $76, right? Let's take a look at what our return is. $76 on $900. Holy, that's insanity. Almost a 10% monthly return on your collateral. Guys, we live in a good time. This is the time you could, listen. Oh, they're all running scared. Look at this, four on the fear and greed index. Listen, this is a time you got to put a smile on your face, put your big boy, boy pants on, whatever you got to put on, right? Whatever you are, right? So you got to put them on, take as much money as you humanly possibly can stomach, right? And get into companies that you love and you believe long-term, not stuff that people on YouTube tell you, stuff that you believe in and that you want to get into. SPY, QQQ, if you have no idea what you're doing, Vanguard funds. This is the time. When you're going to thank yourself. When this market flips, and eventually it will flip to greed and extreme fear, you're going to be so happy that you loaded up on a ton of amazing companies, amazing stocks to then run covered calls on and collect insane premiums, insane appreciation sales. Cannot stress this enough. This is the time. I know it's scary. I know it sucks. And you think this market's going to continue to go down forever. It's not. Use the brain. I know some of you haven't gone through, like 2008 or COVID or those things. You've never experienced this before and you're scared, but this is the time. I'm repeating myself, but like you just gotta again do your own thing. I'm a dude on the internet yelling at a camera in my office, right? So do your own due diligence, but go look at history, right? Look at SPY, right? Has SPY ever not hit all-time highs again? Has SPY not had always a tendency to go up and hit all-time highs, right? If you believe in this country and you believe, right, in the, then I don't see a problem with it. The risk here, in my opinion, is not buying. That's the risk. The risk is not buying, because some of you, like, dude, we're going off too long, guys. We're going off too long. Listen, you guys, some of you are you're the meme, and I say you are the meme, and you just have to like look at yourself in the mirror and be like, and admit it to yourself, like you buy high and you sell low. Like you have to look at yourself in the mirror, right? I'm picturing the meme with the clown face, right? But like that's what you're doing. And that's literally what you're doing, and that's your existence. And you need to change yourself, right? Like, I'm sorry I'm being rude, but like, you need to. Like, this is the time to change the trajectory of your life. If you have enough money, if you have 6 or a 7-figure portfolio, and you deploy this capital into good long-term companies that you believe in, you set to potentially double your portfolio once this market comes back and hits all-time highs again in a very short period of time. Like so many people did, doubled, tripled, quadrupled their portfolios when everybody was scared that the whole world is going to implode during COVID, during 2008. Like, and this is even worse than COVID, shockingly, right? Shocking. Come on, use your brain. What's worse, this or COVID, right? Like, please. The whole world was shut down during COVID and we recovered in a month? Like, come on. COVID is a lot worse where everybody's fearing that we're all going to die, right? Than a trade war, a tariff war that we will get through. Okay, we might get, like, come on, I can't. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep looking at these plays. This video is going long. I'm sorry, but we cooking today, guys. There's so much opportunity out here right now that if you're not taking advantage of it, you're nuts. You're nuts. Nvidia down to $92. Blew past its bottom Bollinger Band. If you got it signed at 100, let me show you. If you really want to sell it, if you really want to do your own thing, right? This is your life. I personally wouldn't, but whatever you want to do, you could go and sell your calls. You could still collect juicy premiums even if you got in at 100. If you really want to get out, you could still sell your weeklies, right, at 105 and collect $100. If you really want to get out, right, you could go 34 days out, right, on your cover calls. Look, I'm speaking to you, man. I'm speaking to that person that commented on a video and you were like, Pete, I got to sign at 100. I'm blaming you for my loss. I'm going to show you how to make your money back pretty much immediately. What you're going to do, what you can do, you make your own decisions. Let's say you're going to sell it at 105, right? You're collecting $395 right here. All right, let's go to the cover call calculator, right? All of these calculators are free in our Facebook group. Everything's free. You guys got this. All right, let's get it, right? You're going to go here. You're going to come here. You're going to collect your $395 in premium. You're welcome for that. I just gave you basically 4 free shares of Nvidia. You bought it at 100. You're going to sell at 105, right? Purchase 100, right? You purchased for 100. You got to sign. You're blaming me. I'm a source of all your problems in your life. You just got a premium return of 4%. Your profit on the shares, boom, you collected a total of $900 and about 9% on the trade. There you go. My God, your life is terrible, right? You got to sign Nvidia at $100, right? There you go. That is such a terrible, terrible setup. I really feel bad for you. But you should hold because you're going to thank yourself, in my opinion. Nvidia at 100 and below is a blessing. This is the most valuable company in the world. Every single company relies on this. Stop not believing in AI just because we're going into this into a recession. When we come out of this into the bull market, this thing is going to explode, and it's going to happen in a matter of days. It's going to give back every blessing that it's given us right now. This is the company. There's 2. I believe Nvidia and Google are the ones that if you really want to see the most gains, those are the ones you want to pay attention to, right? These companies are at the forefront of everything AI, quantum computing technology. They run our entire lives and existence, right? These are the companies. So anything that, if you're not comfortable buying individual stocks, go and just do SPY and chill, do QQQ and chill. But if you want to be a little bit more risky and pick your own individual stocks, those are some of the ones that I love the most, right? So same thing goes for Google. Great setups. Premiums aren't as juicy because, I believe it or not, Google isn't as volatile as an Nvidia. Premiums are still really nice. Dropping below that bottom Bollinger Band at 150, now trading at 145. Crazy times, 144. Insane, right? Amazon is the last one. This kind of like my last one on the chopping block, so to speak. Like if I had to call it S tier, like this would be A tier, right? So Amazon, again, blown past that bottom Bollinger Band, $10 off its bottom Bollinger Band of 180, 192, 300-day moving average, 200-day moving average. I mean, come on, it's a beautiful setup. Premiums are still very, very nice on Amazon, guys. What can I say? I mean, if Amazon, do you see Amazon not being around? Right? I don't know. That's a decision you need to make. Go take a look at the puts here, right? If you do even your 6 days, right? Look at the premiums here. Insane premium return on your collateral here. If you really want to stretch out time, which obviously helps us option sellers, right? Are even better, even juicier. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to comment down below. You're going to get my recession-proof guide. This is basically a 1-2 pager that's going to show you everything you need to do to prepare for this coming recession that is coming, whether you like it or not. It's going to show setups to be watching out for, companies companies to be watching out for, funds to be paying attention to if you especially want to be more of a passive investor. Drop a comment. Every single person that comments is going to get it, but make sure you also like the video and you are subscribed to the channel. Guys, remember, sell options, collect premiums, repeat. I will see y'all tomorrow.